Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steve Igo. I'm the Deputy Vice-Chancellor here at Edge Hill University. I'm delighted to welcome you here to this ceremony this morning, and I hereby declare this congregation open.
Vice-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, graduands, friends and families. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony today. I am Jane Moore, Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean of the Faculty of Education. We're all incredibly proud of the achievements of our graduates from across the university. You all look absolutely splendid. Before I go on, I'd like to offer the warmest of congratulations to our graduates here and to your well-wishers and supporters both in this room and watching from other places. From the celebrations of this summer's day in 2022, I would like to take you to another Edge Hill celebration. In fact, the very first, which took place on a January day in 1885, when the Edge Hill Training College, as it was then called, was opened. It was then located in Liverpool, but was the origin of this university and the earliest precursor of our Faculty of Education. And by extension, its students were the early alumni of those receiving awards today. In 1885, many teachers were not professionally trained, and the quality of training varied hugely. Edge Hill College was established to provide high-quality teacher training provision, specifically for women, and for the broader purpose of ensuring that more children received an education that could offer the chance of having happy and fulfilling lives. The Liverpool of that time was a place of vast discrepancies in wealth, with global prosperity based on its trade and commerce, and as we know well, with tragic roots in colonialism and the slave trade. Liverpool's prosperity was counterbalanced by appalling poverty. The poor had little opportunity to improve their lives or those of their children. Before the welfare state was established, there were few safety nets for those in desperate circumstances. The Liverpool Mercury described the poor as social wreckage, which neatly describes both the dehumanizing effect of destitution and its ability to ruin lives. Sometimes a tendency to think of history as a story of progress, with things getting better over time. Now, obviously, many things do. Advances in medicine spring to mind. But there are other things that are surprisingly similar across a span of 137 years. For example, the newspapers of 1885 were reporting on the importance of school meals. They were called the penny dinners, that cost a penny but were given for free to those who could not pay. The debate about school meals is of course familiar to us now and was thrown into sharp relief during the pandemic. I think it was a shock to many people to realise that schools were not just places of learning, but of safety and sustenance. Perhaps it would have been a shock to the people at that event so long ago that this would still be a fact of life for so many so far in the future. We're also familiar with the plight of refugees, leaving their homes and sometimes their families in search of a new start, often in the UK. By the time Edge Hill was established, 1,500 young people between the ages of 12 and 14 had been sent to Canada from Liverpool over the previous 10 years or so. They were rounded up from the streets or taken with the permission of their families, first into care in Liverpool and then apprenticed to farmers in Canada. They were, in effect, forced or persuaded into being economic refugees, not very different from the people who get into boats and trucks today. Similarly, not knowing what the future might hold, but desperate enough to think it's worth the risk. The founders of Edge Hill and other influential people of that time believed in the power of education to offer hope and transform lives. They were proud in their belief that Liverpool was one of the first places to establish a council of education that cared about the education of the community as a whole, and that the education they provided went beyond the basic necessities that people might need for their work. A particular mention is made of the importance of reading, and in particular reading for pleasure. It was described then as a treasure, which is then passed on from generation to generation. We are the living legacy of the foresight and ambition of those people at the beginning of the Edge Hill story. And those to my left can be very proud of the history of their institution and the decades of expertise and commitment it represents. There are other continuities in my mind as I've prepared this opening address. My own great-grandfather, Joseph Barrington, was one of the young boys transported to Canada in the 1890s, along with one of his brothers. We know that he went on to marry there, but was widowed and then came back to Liverpool to marry again. In fact, twice more, but the third time to my great-grandmother, which is good, because otherwise I wouldn't be here to tell you about him. We do know that he went on to work at the docks, and we believe he also became a lay preacher to the men there, so perhaps something is passed down in the genes about the urge to tell people what to do. Towards the end of that event in 1885, an eminent speaker said that he was making the guests there a promise on behalf of Edge Hill, that they would try to make it, quote, such an institution as all Lancashire would be proud of. I'm sure they would have been delighted and gratified that 137 years later, Edge Hill is rightly renowned for its excellence in education and teaching, far beyond Lancashire, and is outward-looking, compassionate, and determined. Be proud and confident in all you have achieved here. Be ambitious and optimistic for yourselves and those you teach, and for the places and communities you work in. You are part of a very long and distinguished history, but also represent the future that so many have dreamed of and worked for. So, enjoy every minute of the day. You've earned it and deserved it. Remember that as a graduate of this great university, you have a lot to be proud of. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of Academic Board, I present students who are candidates for awards today. For defending a doctoral thesis entitled Exploring the Implementation of Augmented Reality in Primary Schools, I present Sarah Mersick. For defending a doctoral thesis entitled Human Flourishing, a Conceptual Analysis, I present Eritrea Joseph Mountbatten O'Malley. For defending a doctoral thesis entitled The Educative Potential of Film, Philosophical Perspectives on the Stories of Young Deaf People Through Accounting, Translation and Voice, I present John Peter McCall. For defending a dissertation entitled An Investigation into Mathematics Anxiety in Higher Education Students Using the Abbreviated Maths Anxiety Scale, AMAS, I present Amelia Francis Ernest. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Early Years Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Sarah Jane Bamber. Amy Louise Canning. Rebecca Antoinette Howard. Rosie Christina Hunter. Claire Louise Johnson. Saira Khalid. Felix Martin Berry Pulford. Mayata Veronica Sharka. Grace Erin Smythe Runshaw. Louise Elizabeth May White. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary Early Years Education with Qualified Teacher Status, Grace Elizabeth Berry. Anthony Darren Black. Aoife Bowerman. Celine Sarah Caldwell. Maria Christine Louise Chambers. Lauren Katie Carell. Danielle Marie Crosby. Kayla Cullington. Clara Marie Doherty. Emily Megan Dwerden. Megan Ann Duffy. Megan Dunn. Sarah Elizabeth Elliott. Sean James Flynn. Julie Fort. Nicole Elizabeth Rose Furnival. Shannon Elizabeth Gibson. Hannah Louise Gray. Anna Louise Mary Hogg. Jasmine Ann Holmes. Sarah Jones. Tanisha Ann Kazmirzak. Christine Marie Keeg. Danielle Catherine Lynch. Shannon McCann. Nicole McGuinness. Kelly Sarah McMahon. Emma McBrearty. Shannon Marie McCallion. Jessica Elizabeth McClendon. Holly Miller. Chloe Frances Morrow Daly. Orla Ann O'Hara. Nicole Louise Redding. Lynn Ross. Jennifer Sedgwick. Amber Madeline Rose Smallshaw. Nadia Celine Santval Salmon. Rebecca Emma Stone. Mariam Servery. Matthew Tierney. Rebecca Lucy Trott. Molly Ann Turrell. Amy Louise Waters-Jones. Kira Teresa White. Samantha Claire Wormold. Kelsey Adele Wright. Bachelor of Arts with honours in Early Years Education with qualified teacher status, Rebecca Sarah Ainsworth. Jessica Rose Booth. Amber Jade Boothman. Ella Callahan. Emily Hope Carruthers. Deborah Cartledge. Megan Susan Desney Clark. Isabel Rose Corns. Molly Costello. Hannah Phoebe Coulthard. Brooke Craven. Rianne Elizabeth Crichton. Leah Darby Roche. Esther Louise Dodd. Neve Marie Durans. Lauren Elizabeth Draper. Erin Olivia Edge. Megan Ruth Finney. Leah Fraser. Alice Marie Garrett. John James Gerrity. Mia Goulburn. Abigail Elizabeth Hall. Amelia Frances Harrison. Ellie Margaret Harrison. Jordan Lee Hill. Lillian Holmes. Lauren Hornby. Jenna Jade Horsfall. Olivia Chloe Jessup. Carla Ann Jones. Elspeth Amelia Kate Jones. Charlotte Maria Kershaw. Rebecca Leah Kippax. Sophie Mia Latham.
Misbah Kauser Mahmood. Leah Allen Martin Collier. Jessica Maxwell. Katie Metcalf. Charlotte Mary Pomfret. Christy Samantha Quirk. Lucy Jane Rahman. Caitlin Georgia Roberts. Emily Roberts. Lauren Mary Savage. Amy Rebecca Sexton. Abigail Chloe Shovelton. Veronica Singampali. Caitlin Staunton. Eleanor Alice Stevens. Charlotte Claire Taylor. Rowan Dorothy Thomas. Amina Salim Vanzaria. Rebecca Walton. Scarlett Elizabeth Ann Weston. Sarah White. Abigail Winard. Ellie Mae Wood. Bachelor of Arts with honors in early years education, Kirsty Allen. Shelby Evelyn Caulfield. Rihanna Patricia Gale. Charlotte Louise Menery. Samuel Jack Ratcliffe. Jessica Abigail Sharrock. Natalia Patricia Ustupka Kuzbecek. Bachelor of Arts with honors in early years practice, Louise Glenn Winfield. Samantha Lee Jones. Bethany Rose Shora. Bachelor of Arts with honors in working and teaching in the early years, Megan Katie Byrne. Katie Ann Louise Blackshaw. Cameron Jane Buckle. Amy Charlotte Byrne. Faye Louise Daniels. Sophie Dickinson. Samantha Dawn Marie Griffiths. Megan Phoebe Hall. Mae Hannah Jones. Holly Elena Lowe. Katie Elizabeth Milligan. Harriet Lucy Rinford. Corinne Rogansky. Farzin Sheth. Joanna Emily Smith. Millie Rose Hope Smith. Bethany Spratt. Hannah Elizabeth Zandy Swindles. Ria Udin. Vice Chancellor, the following candidates studied for the award at Holy Cross College. Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Primary Early Years Education with Qualified Teacher Status. Samira Aliyah Khan. Scarlett Felicity Burrow. Dominic Louise Ford. Iram Jabin. Rachel Luckman. Candice Natasha Magana. Georgia Ellie McHenry. Alison Louise Prestige. Elizabeth Mary Thompson. Polly Louise Ward. Bachelor of Arts with honors in early years education, Sarah Margaret Ahmadi. Laura Ann Hewitt. Helen King Wilson. Nia Molly Linehan. Kirsty Louise Morris. Michelle Murphy. Katie Lisa Owen. Jessica Ann Pugh. Josh Mashirima Salmon. Bethany Grace Wally. Rebecca Whitehead. Bachelor of Arts with honors in early years leadership, Ikra Mariam Bibi. Hannah Ruth Harrison. Amara Ali Khan. Nadine Pratt. Samantha Joyce Redford. Adele Royds. Zohra Samadi. Bachelor of Arts with Honors in Earliest Practice, Sophie Ayres. Paige Alexandra Lomax. Emma Kaylee Johnson Wilkinson. Vice Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of students.
You're a noisy lot, aren't you? All that applause, but as of yet, no awards. So some important words. By the authority vested in me as the Vice-Chancellor of Edge Hill University, I hereby confer the awards for which you have been presented, and I congratulate you all. Wave those hands. Good morning. Warm enough? You should have been here on Tuesday. It's been a tough couple of years, especially for those in your professions. Congratulations to you, but actually also in particular to your supporters on this side of the hall. The first thing I want to do is to thank you, and that's to thank you for choosing to study at Edge Hill University, your university, and also the Times and the Sunday Times Modern University of the Year for 2022. Students study here, they stay here, and today they graduate here. And we would not have won that award without you. Now, my job is to ensure the strengthening of your university continues year on year, so that, rightly proud today, you can be increasingly more so over the next decade and beyond. And we are proud of you. It was never easy, but you did brilliantly, coping with whatever the pandemic threw at all of us. This year's results for the university are amongst the very best ever. But it's not just about your academic work. You'll have grown and developed, made friends for life, taken opportunities you might not have dreamed of, and even more important is to grasp those opportunities that lie ahead. To my mind, the careers that you have trained for are the most important of all. You will create life chances and change lives. The first 5 years of any child's life are the most formative, and the less privileged the child, the greater the impact you can and you will make. Nothing matters more. Thank you. Now, for all of you, today is a special day, but I do not see graduation as the end of a journey. It's an important staging post, but I hope for each and every one of you, it's a stepping stone to successful careers and, equally important, happy, healthy, and fulfilling lives. You will change lives and create life opportunities as others have created yours. Go for it. So each and every one of you leaves with our thanks and our very best wishes for the future. But this is adieu and not goodbye. We'll be here to support you. Our careers service will willingly help you. Our alumni association will invite you back. In time, you might come to us for further study. We'd be delighted if you did. But in any event, I'm sure colleagues in your faculty will be happy to see your head pop around the office door from time to time. From time to time. But first, enjoy today. You've earned it. You walked in this hall as graduands, you leave as graduates. It's a big step and you've made it. Memories of today and those letters behind your name will never leave you. Congratulations, our thoughts and our thanks go with you. Enjoy the day. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the ceremony. I'm sure you're all in need of some refreshments. So can I point you back in the direction of the hub, where you'll find picnic boxes awaiting yourselves and your graduates to share. Please take them, enjoy the campus, enjoy the rest of your day, have a safe journey home, and I now declare this congregation closed.